Okay, so I realized that I actually left the last video because one, did not actually record all that much of the me fighting Melania part. Oh, oh no, she's still here. Well, I don't know how well that's gonna go for you. Yeah, I realized I didn't record that much of me fighting Melania, but two, I cut down a significant amount because I was just mute. I was just completely fucking silent for, oh, I guess this was here before, huh? I was just completely silent for like a lot of me fighting Melania because I was like, man, I just like need to focus. Yapping is not for me. Oh, I pressed F on accident. And so yeah, essentially a lot of it got cut out, and I realized it went down to 30 minutes, the entire video, which is pretty short considering most of my videos end up being an hour or so long because I just don't cut them. So that was pretty amusing. Oh fuck, does that hit me? Okay, cool. My bad, bro. If you could forget about me, that would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, so essentially, it may seem like, oh hey, it may seem as if my fight against Melania was not actually that difficult or challenging, but in reality, I think it was certainly the most challenging fight I've had to play. Uh-oh. This is bad for me. I'm dead as fuck. Do I have to kill that guy? Or do I just like, maybe I can wait for him to to like fucking leave. But yeah, it was the longest fight I've had. I think the other fight, there are a couple other fights. I think Mog is one of them that took a while. Took like 3 to 5 hours. I know Morgit, or what, Margit, I think, maybe? The gatekeeper of, what is it called? Storm something. Stormvale. It was Stormvale. Oh, it is Margit, I think. But yeah, he is looking at me. God damn it, man. Okay. We'll just chill here for a bit. But yeah, he took me a while because I was kind of under leveled and was just using a normal fucking the base sword. That was pretty bad. And then I think the one that may have taken the most time was when the tree sentinel that I started off with. I think I took like 5 or something hours to beat that guy. So essentially, oh, this is a very small range in which you are actually like challenging me. Can I call a horse? No horse makes fighting this guy a bit more of a pain. Okay, he's walking back. Okay. Okay. That guy's gone. Does he know I'm here? Because I like used my moves. But yeah, it took me like 8 to 9 hours probably to beat Melania over like 3-4 months because I just, holy fuck, I was just miserable fighting her after a bit. Like you hear me in the video talking about how I'm like, oh wow, I was hoping it wouldn't be that hard. Holy fuck, bro. All of my regrets, all the despair. What the fuck is this guy's pathing? What is he doing? What is Blood doing? Okay, how far over do you go? Maybe you'll go all the way down. Smile. Yeah, so it's just like, holy, I just realized after seeing the end length of my video. Can you climb, please? Okay, we rapid climb here to stealthily avoid Mr. Corrupted Tree guy. I don't even remember their names. I've spent so much not playing this game, but the next goal, I suppose. Oh, nice. Michelin Knight Sword. Huh. Okay. Is there anything else up here? It's worth checking out. I guess we'll go over here. Yeah, the next thing that I have to do. Don't fall, Kevin. The next thing I have to do is go to Crumbling Fair Missoula. I've been here, I feel like. So that means I could have been there. Meaning, what? That I've explored all of this area? Is that what it means? If I have explored all this area. Oh, hey. If I have explored all this area, then what does that mean for me? I guess maybe I can challenge this corrupted guy. Perhaps that is what I will do. Okay, that guy's dead. Let's go down here, I suppose. Back here. Is anyone chasing me? Can this guy chase me? I guess he can. Oh. Sorry, bro. Maybe I can just make it here without fighting that guy. That'd be great. What the fuck are you, man? Oh, you're one of those crystal fuckers. Alright. That looks bad. I forget how I'm supposed to fight these guys. I think a katana is probably not the way. So we will not try and fight that guy, actually. Okay. There are two, actually. Oh. I'm a little scared. Let's get in here and drink a cerulean flask so we can get back to... Ow. Oh my god, man. Yo, chill. Okay. My bad. I'm sorry. Where am I? What an annoying little place. I wonder if I can just teleport to this one. Where did I die? I died like right above where I am. Fuck. 35,000 rooms. Sad. Yeah. Next goal, go to Crumbling Farum Azula. Fucking beat the guys that I need to beat. Quite frankly, I don't really need to be exploring the rest of the Haligtree. I'm kind of just curious to see what is around here. I will say, not being able to stagger enemies feels kind of bad. Okay. Maybe I can grab this fucking big item too. He sees nothing. Newman's rune. Oh, that's a lot of runes, baby. Okay, and I know that there's like a fucking rot crystal guy at the end here. And I know that there's two in there, which is really annoying. I guess, can I smell a mimic deer deal with this? No, I cannot. We'll drink this first. And then we'll grab my runes and see where else I can go. Ow. Okay, so it's very possible that I have just been here. Because this was connected to the place that I climbed up. Whoa, this guy is fucking dedicated to his job. I guess we'll just be dedicated to fucking shrugging him off then. Have I just been everywhere then? Not what I meant to do. We'll see. Where the fuck is this? Okay, there's a guy there. God, I really did. Oh, this is how I got down to the Haligtree roots, I guess. I really forgot how fucking scary exploring this place felt, man. Like, exploring Elden Ring feels so scary. Alright, let's see. Millicent quest. I wonder what I need to do in order to... Maybe I shouldn't have killed... So I have to kill the corrupted tree guy near here. Alright, I guess... Where the fuck is this guy? Is it you? Is it you I have to kill? Drainage channel, they say. I don't remember this fucking shit at all. When was I in a sewer? Huh. Oh, I remember this. Bunch of Mikola lilies. Limits across the gap to the left. What? Man, I hate these fuckers. Okay, you know what? Fuck you. I'm dead. Okay. I have to like relearn how to do stuff, man. Like, oh my god. I'm too used to... Okay, which way was west? It was this way. Okay. Okay. So we do need to kill this guy and not die to him this time. Fuck you. So there should be a motherfucker over here. Alright, now we get out. I'm out of there. Oh, you are pretty nasty. Okay, how do I get the fuck away from you? I am kind of tempted to consider this ranged battle. Oh, I got Scarlet Rotted. GG. I guess this one will have to be a death then. What are you doing? Are you unable to hit me? Oh. I fell. Uh-oh. Oh wait, Malenia's down there. Okay. We are going to try and deal with this guy in a normal way, I guess. I wonder if I have any weapons that scale with decks that are like reasonable. My Star Scourge Greatsword. Well, I guess Twin Blades would be cool. But this is the only Twin Blade that scales with decks. Alright, that's sick, man. That's really cool. I guess for now we'll just change out the equipment to get some more. Oh my god, I look disgusting ugly as hell. Alright. Jesus. Let's two-shot that guy. Am I gonna have to consistently bait this guy out? I wonder. Am I able to jump on this and like climb back up it? Oh, I am. Oh. Maybe I won't need this then. I wonder if I have any bows that'll do enough damage. How many arrows do I have? How many arrows can I make? Decent amount, it would seem. Can I make ballista bolts? No. I can make bone ballista bolts. Alright, that'll do. I can only have 20 at a time? What? Yeah, there we go. Okay, okay. I'm like real stupid. Oh. Wait, this is pretty cool. Maybe I should have had this equipped. Aikido singular somber smith. I'm out of fucking piss somber smithing stones, man. Alright, I mean, I should also try fighting it one more time, I suppose. Just out of, obligation, perhaps. But yeah. Back to what I was saying. I want to talk about my trips to China because they're pretty cool because I got to see a lot of stuff and it was pretty interesting because usually it's like when I go to when I go to China or places like China, I find it kind of boring because a lot of the places I go to are just kind of boring, and I've been to a lot of them, so it feels very repetitive. But this time there was other stuff that was like cooler or that felt more unique, so that was nice. Um, I'm out of here. Alrighty. Okay, man. How's it going? Ow. Dude, this fucking island is so fucking small, bro. Holy. I actually cannot tell what is an attack and what is not. I suppose that's an attack. Oh, okay, man. That's cool. But yeah, I guess I will go chronologically. To describe my experience, I will say I'm usually a fan of Chinese food, but I'm a little woefully ignorant in the fact that in America, most of the Chinese food that I have is of the Sichuan variety. Like, it's just like almost all the restaurants just have that type of Chinese cuisine. While whereas in China, they got all sorts of shit, you know. So that was a bit. I also don't think I need to use arrows here. Surely I can just kill this guy. Surely, smile. But there's all kinds of cuisines in China, and so I've realized that I most certainly do not like all of these different kinds. Do I have to jump across? Maybe I just have to like jump. Oh, well, there we go. I don't really like all these different kinds. I like some of them. I like this truck. I like even then I don't like everything in there. So like it's just very interesting because I had a lot of food that I thought was kind of mid, that was like kind of bland or just had flavor profiles that I just didn't really like. Like it was too sour. Oh, that looks to be pretty bad for me. I should try and figure out how this incantation thing works, I suppose. Can you like move over a little so I can hit you? You fucking... Oh. You're a little faster than I... Ow. Okay. Dude, like, oh my god, he just keeps twisting all the time. I can't tell what is what. You piece of fucking shit. That didn't hit? Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna be mildly annoyed. Yeah, I just mentioned the food part as a preface for me, and so I can just pretty much kind of ignore explaining most of the food parts, except like there are two kind of standout interesting ones that I'll talk about. But sequentially, I start in Beijing. That's where my aunt is, and we're going on like a little vacation essentially with my aunt and my close family. Can I like equip this actually? Status. Oh no, I have to equip it in like the. Ah, that's right. Okay. But I was to visit my aunt for a little bit, and my aunt has like a lot of cats, very cute. But no, we're visiting, and then we're going to like southern China with them as a vacation. Ow. Okay, I'm probably dead to this if I had to guess. And I fall off. But I start in Beijing, and my sister and mom take a little to arrive. I'm getting there earlier because I got out a little earlier from school, and so I go, and we just the first few days are kind of just spent doing nothing. We're just like chilling, getting over jet lag, relaxing, and then even when like my sister and mom get there, we still don't do very much. We just like, oh, that could have been bad. I could have lost 50,000 runes for that misjump. But even when they get there, we don't really do much in Beijing while we're for the first time around. Just because I guess we deem that there is nothing to do, nothing that interesting, because they already live there. But we do meet a bunch of extended family members that I pretty much do not know, which is a Chinese classic, I suppose. Okay, okay, oh my god, I almost fell off. Okay, so that's the swipe that tries to abduct me. Ow. That fire breath, or I guess rot breath, is very painful. Uh-oh, that's not good. Alright, get me out of there. Can we get me the fuck out? Okay, he has a fucking that move. Alright, cool, man. Good to know. Okay. Okay. Let's run from that. Alright, man, what a atrocious fight that I have to undertake here. Okay, and that instantly rots me. And that is very dodgeable. Oh, you just missed. Okay. That's a leg or tail coil that dodge. Okay, well, he was low. I can kind of just like stick close to him, I guess, and try and just dodge random shit and hope. Man, what a pain in the ass. And like the arena is also just so small, man. It's so small. Memorize spell. Flame cleanse me. Alright. Now how do I use you? Do I need to have like I need like the staff or whatever, right? Huh. So that's not what I need. Is it a seal that I need? Oh, it is a seal. Oh, interesting. Oh, wrong way. But yeah, we don't do much. I guess we do the first notable place that we eat is in Beijing. It is a hot pot place that was seemingly very expensive. It like had the clientele there was a bunch of Chinese men that were made to Uggo with very dolled up Chinese women who had like a ton of makeup on, and so that being the clientele was interesting. And also there were a lot of items on the menu that were pretty expensive. One of the things that we ended up getting was abalone, which is like a fucking some fuck ass shellfish. Oh hey. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, my bad then. I'm sorry. I did not know. Okay, that should be fine. I rolled so poorly there. Holy. Ow. Okay. Ow. Ow. Oh my god, he just keeps fucking head slamming me. Stop that. But like also just like don't do anything else either. No, oh my god, I almost fucking ran off because I fucking couldn't see through his body. Okay. Oh, I got a golden seed. That's cool. Is that it though? I think I did pass through this area on the way here. And I probably just didn't activate this guy because the requirement is just jumping into the pit of fucking rot. But yeah. Oh, I can be summoned to assist Millicent. I guess first we can visit this prayer, or I guess she is gone from there, but let's first heal up. But yeah, at this place they had stuff like abalone, they had a bunch of like, you know, Wagyu beef and shit. We'll put on our normal stuff again. And so it was a very, very expensive place that I thought was kind of just like very whatever. It was like for the price that it was most certainly not worth it. And then another thing about it was at this place, presumably because of how expensive it was, they just had like wait staff in your room the entire time, pretty much. Like we would barely be able to leave, and then they'd also like help you cook this stuff, which I was like, isn't a point of hot pot that like we're doing it, because otherwise, like, wouldn't we just eat their cooked food and you bring it out? But oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, overall that place, while like some of it was cool, it was just like kind of whatever as far as the food goes. Ow, Jesus, man. Okay. Oh, Millicent's got fucking pots. Alright, I don't really need to worry about her dying for free then. Oh, I got a lot of runes. Well, actually it's not that many. And I realize it's not that many because it's from, oh, hey. Oh, hey. Okay. I thought that I don't know what I thought. Whatever. Yeah, that was the first notable place. Just mostly because how expensive it was and how kind of mediocre it was. But yeah, outside of that, we didn't really do too much in Beijing. But after my brief stint in Beijing, we start our journey, the real vacation, the real vacation within the vacation. And we go to Xishuangbanna, which is a like very southern place. It's like kind of close to Southeast Asia, kind of like Vietnam and Cambodia, that kind of place, and Thailand or something Thai, because there was like a bunch of signs that had Thai on it. So that was pretty interesting that they just had that. Alright. Ow. Yo, chill. Chill. Uh-oh. Okay, oh. I'm stupid as fuck. How is Millicent doing this, actually doing anything for Melania? Because she's like trying to return her shit or whatever, right? But I guess whatever, it doesn't matter. Who cares about lore? I go to Xishuangbanna, and this place is like very warm. I also, to clarify, I went to this place in like the dead of winter, so it is very cold where I was. Oh my god, she does insane damage. Yo, can you like fucking stop murking me? You just like keep canceling my shit, bro, and I do not appreciate it. Uh oh, Millicent's dead. That's not good. I thought she'd be fine. Okay, I need this like dagger bitch to be aggroed on Millicent so I can fight the guys who won't stop my my corpse filer. No. My roommate's crashing out. But yeah, I went to this place is like very nice. It's probably yeah, I haven't been to any like actual Southeast Asian like places, so it is the most Southeast Asian kind of vibe that I've experienced. It was pretty cool. Okay, I need you. Let's focus on this fight first, I guess. Oh my god. Wait, I was doing so good, and then she just like fucking pulled out the wombo combo and fucking jamoked on me. But yeah, I went to this place. They had it was very similar, I would guess, to like other Southeast Asian countries in a lot of senses, in food, in culture, in a lot of that kind of stuff, and in the fact that it's like very like built for tourists. Okay, one down. That's good. It's like similar to Hawaii too in that sense, I think. Dude, Jesus Christ, man. That spear shit is so annoying. Okay. Nice. Oh my god, we're so back, Millicent. Good work. She one-shot. I got one shot. Okay. I got like backstabbed, I think. Somehow. Well, that was... yeah. But at this place, I saw a bunch of stuff, like the designs. I went to a lot of like temples and kind of places well, in general, but in Xizangbanna, like there's a lot of these holy places, and the visual of like these holy places was very like dissimilar from how it normally looks in like the rest of China. Normally in China, there's like a lot more, well, Buddhism is very popular. There's like Buddhist stuff and a lot of that kind of imagery, but it's also like, I don't know, the buildings have a very similar architectural format, the colors are all very similar, the style is all very similar, and it's very, and it was different from like all of the more northern temples and stuff that I'd been to, so it was pretty cool in that sense. And there's like a lot of tropical stuff, like stuff was built on rivers, and yeah, there's also like a lot of gold coloring. Ow, Jesus, man. Wow. Got like gold and red and like phoenix imagery and all that stuff. And I went to like there's like all these temples and stuff they're related to like emperors. Some of them are like emperor summer fucking vacation homes. One of them I think was some emperor line's home, and it was notable because they were not usurped for a long time or something. Oh wow, Millicent went big mode on that guy. Wait, oh, that's the waterfowl dance. I know that one. I got fucked by that one. Perma. For a while. Okay, let's run for a bit. Oh my god, waterfall dance on them, queen. Okay. Ow, please. Please no. Please no more. I can't take it anymore. Go, Millicent. Go, ruin their life. For I cannot. Alright, well, poetic that Millicent finishes them off, I suppose. Hopefully Millicent doesn't, like, ruin my life now. Hey. How's it going, girly?
Your help, I could not have defeated that quartet. I feel as if I've been in your debt from beginning to end.
Kind of.
Thank you. With your help, I was able to live as my own person, if only in passing. But this is where things end. I pause to even tell you. Took out the needle myself. Tell whoever put you up to this that if I am to flower into something other than myself, I would rather rot into nothingness as I am.
Wow.
Please.
Based.
Let me pass alone. The scarlet rot writhes now. Worse than ever. Soon, I won't be more than a mound of flesh. Curse-laden. Untouchable. I wouldn't want such a thing to bring you harm. Please, the scarlet soon curse-laden. I wouldn't want...
Okay. That is sad. Alright. Off to the Farum Azula then, I suppose. But yeah. There's a lot of stuff there. There was a lot, something about all of Yunnan, which I guess is the kind of like state or province, I suppose, that I went to, where all the like cities are part of. Where in the fuck am I? I do not remember. Oh. There was like a dragon here, right? This is like towards the beginning, I believe. So I probably want to be towards like here. It's so scary, but yeah, I in this place in Yun. Oh wait. All right, lesson learned. Just like fucking use your silly corpse piler instead of using your regular attacks. Like the silly Billy you are. Can I go down there? But in Yunnan, they've got a lot of like imagery and, well, I guess imagery isn't the right word. It's like their mascot is elephants and peacocks. They got a ton of stuff about them or showing them down there. Like they have statues, they have little pictures and shit. Where is ahead? Oh, there, I guess. How do I get there? I have to go all the way around? Oh, okay. That's what it looks like. Okay. I guess that's the plan for now. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, he's a boomerang guy, or like a sickle guy. That he throws. But yeah, and in that place, there's some cool stuff, and very tropical, very nice, very temperate. So all that stuff is very nice. I really don't want to die this guy. It's 100,000 fucking strong. Okay, I guess for now I can just go sit here. But yeah, what else? What was next? After Sichuan, but now I went to, I think, oh, what was it called? There's Dali, that's right, Dali. And in this place, it was colder, but oh, something else to note, the places I stayed at in, alright, let's try not to die again. But the places I stayed at and all of the different places, I went to like 4 different places in Yunnan. And each of these places, like, I stayed at pretty much an Airbnb for all of them, the hotel for the last one, but we will pretend that it is essentially of the same variety. And all these places are just like very nice, very like aesthetic, very yada yada yada. Like all these places just have nice features. It's kind of crazy to me how nice they were and how like regularly priced they were compared to an American Airbnb or just like traveling at other Airbnbs. So to me that was kind of interesting. I dropped like down here, right? Yeah. Oh, he's got like 2. Okay, man. Can we like stop? What an annoying little guy. But yeah, at this place, it was like a whole. Does seem to be the case. Sorry, man. Yeah, at this place, it was like a set of condos. It was built into a mountain, and like it had multiple floors. Each place we stayed at was like a lot of space, a lot of floors. Okay. Oh, he just like went AFK. That's cool, I guess. Cool for me. And yeah, and then the next place in Dali, we stayed in an Airbnb. It was like the 28th floor, so it was pretty high up, and it was such a nice like view, and it was like right overlooking a lake, because Dali is just like a city that like is right next to a big lake that they called an ocean for some reason. They thought it was an ocean, so they named it an ocean. But going to this place, it was just so pretty, and like also they had. I've never been in a place at home. We don't have like Alexas or anything like that. So in this place, they had like a Chinese Alexa that's like AI powered or whatever. So that was a new experience. Am I really dead to this guy? And not having stagger on certain hits feels kind of terrible. But yeah, we stay in this place and it's just very nice. And they have, yeah, they had the fucking, they had the stupid Alexa shit, Chinese Alexa shit. And yeah. I just had never experienced that. Oh, wow. It does a lot of damage. So to me, that was very cool. It's like called Xiao Yi or something. It's like they made a bunch of different ones, and a couple of the places we went to had these. So it was fun, but like they were pretty useless. They could pretty much only like turn on/off the lights and determine whether or not. Oh fuck me. There go my runes, I guess. No, I guess I can be less hoardy of my runes. I always do this with a large collection. But yeah, I just thought that was pretty cool. The view, the all the stuff, all just pretty cool. And in Dali, I went to something notable. It was not a temple, but the temple itself was probably one of the coolest, one of the most beautiful places I've been. Dude, these fuck ass dogs, bro. And it's called the Chongsheng San Ta. It's apparently it's like a place that's depicted in Black Myth Wukong, but it's an old Buddhist temple. They have 3 towers. It's like part of the thing, and it's one of the 2 or something like national like Buddhist like places to go in China that people like go to like have religious like not observance, it's like a pilgrimage, that's the word I'm looking for. And so also apparently the Chinese government spent relatively recently about $10 billion or something of that magnitude, perhaps even more, renovating this old temple area, which is why it looked as like particularly good. Everything looked like it was at most 10 years old, which is very notable because a lot of these Chinese temples are thousands of years old, including this one. This one was like a couple thousand, or not a couple thousand, but like 1,300 or something years old. And so the fact that it looked like it was new, oh, that's not good. fact that it looked new is in and of itself enough of a notable enough to set it apart from its competition, essentially. Alright. Is there anything on my left though? Is this guy still chasing me? Okay, doesn't look like it. Okay, well that guy wants to probably chase me down. I guess for now you can hide here, perhaps? It's not even worth it. It's just like a random small item. Who cares? Off we go. But yeah, this place it was looked new, and the way the place was laid out, it was just breathtaking. They had a just stunning variety of different foliage, like different trees. They had like spruce trees, evergreens. They had like cherry blossoms, and the way the trees were arrayed, as well as like bushes and shit. It was just so stunning, just truly. And so I like when I was there, I was actually just driven, I almost to tears, but also I was just like, as the more I looked at stuff, I just became numb. I was so incredulous at how beautiful the place was. I just I couldn't handle it. Like I just couldn't feel enough anymore. So yeah, that was just like probably the most incredible place that I visited while I was in China. I was in Dali, and then after that, I went to Yunnan, and there I did some cool stuff. I think. Oh, and by saying Yunnan, it's like kind of like New York, I believe. Is that guy gonna lightning strike me? Can he lightning strike me? It looks like he's trying. Dragon Crest Shield Talisman. Alright. Do I survive that fall? Does it matter if I survive that fall? Do I want to be surviving that fall? Like, do I want to go there first, or do I want to go over here first? Surely there is something close to here now. I do hear the dog on my right. Is this where I want to be going to? I want to be going up. Yes, okay. Okay. I can go back there. Interesting. Is there not a site of grace here? Surely there is one near me here somewhere. Oh, this isn't it. So I guess I have to go inside then. Yeah, and you and then I went to, or the most fun thing I did was I got to ride like the mopeds. We rented out some mopeds, and I rode on those, which was pretty fun, pretty cool. That looks like a, well, not a boss, but like a mini boss. So I'm gonna try and find a place to rest up and refresh. It's not very helpful. Okay. So let's say I jump down here. Does this get me anywhere important? Maybe that gets me like around. I guess maybe I do jump down then. Maybe that is part of the plan. Let's see, is there anything interesting over here first? Okay, not really. So we're gonna go do the jumping thing. What was the jumping thing? It's back here. Do I make it? I was lied to. Well, that really sucks. I guess maybe I do have to fight that guy then. Fuck. Yeah, I got to ride some mopeds in like a park. And the fastest we could go is 30 kilometers an hour. That's where it was capped off at. Which, not very fast. But it was very fun. It was very fun. So, I didn't really mind too much. I rode with my mom because my mom didn't want to have to control one by herself. And yeah, so I go. I do need to go down there. So then I went into there, and then I can't cross. How the fuck do I get across, man? I like went across here, and then is it up? I guess it's just forward. Man, that sucks. Yeah, that was the most fun thing I did in Germany. Oh my god, bro. I can't believe he actually catches me like that. Alright, we just keep running. So I can't really... Oh, that's not... Okay, man. My bad, I'm sorry. Bad, I'm sorry. Is this the right way? Yeah, it is. Nice. We can go collect my runes again. I guess this isn't really that far as things go. I wonder if I can swim that minute here. That would make my life so much better. Oh, maybe this guy isn't that bad. use that path. Wait, I fought one of these guys before. In the fucking Evergoal. Which I spent a fuck ton of time fighting that guy too. And I just like insisted on doing a sword and shield to try and fight him. And it like kept not working. There's dragon mode. Okay, I don't think he did that last time. Ow. Ow. Okay. He was worth like nothing. Nothing. Oh, but this is the path. Oh my god, it is here. But yeah, I guess I can just sit here while I recap the rest of my journey. And then after Yunnan, I went to, I guess in Yunnan, or one of the places, there was like this big flower market. And what it was is there's essentially a bunch of different buildings in like a large area, essentially warehouses, that have a bunch of people selling flowers or flower related goods. So there'd people be selling live flowers, there'd be people selling like preserved, dried flowers, there'd be people selling flower themed earrings, flower themed snow globes, flower themed. There would be people who had like paintings, AI generated paintings, and they'd have like flowers, like preserved flowers as part of the design that they would like put in on top of the paintings, stuff like that. And it was really cool. It was really big. The scale of it was very huge. I was like, it was very cool. And outside of the warehouses, there was also like a bunch of like decorations, flower themed stuff, and it said there was some sign that said that this place was some kind of national deal, like not a national park or anything, but a national attraction perhaps. So that was pretty cool place to visit. Then I went, the next notable thing I guess is I went to Kunming and I visited the Stone Forest. So if you think of China and like the black and white paintings that are simplified or whatever, you'll probably think of stuff like the Stone Forest or really high mountains or stuff like that. But essentially, the Stone Forest is a bunch of essentially pillars that are very close together, stone pillars that just go very high and are pretty abnormally shaped. And it's just like, wow, a lot of these rocks are kind of weird. Haha, that's so cool. And I did not think it was that cool. It was kind of just like whatever, because I'm more of a fan of general ambiance, general vibe. If your one thing is not that cool, then um, I want the rest of the stuff to be pretty, and the rest of the stuff was not that pretty. And I went after that. I guess I went back to Beijing, and I I went to a mall, and once again, I'm reminded of the fact that Chinese malls just completely gap American malls. They are larger in size, they have more variety, more interesting things, and truly you can just get lost in how vast these malls are comparatively to even some of the biggest malls that I've been to, some of the biggest that are apparently in like Illinois or maybe the country. I'm not sure about the country, but still, it's just so crazy the difference. Because the American ones, they just don't have anything, and they're so small, so small and puny. But at this place, I kind of checked out some stuff. Went to Uniqlo, saw some stuff there. That was pretty cool. There was a bunch of anime related stuff that I got to check out. There's like a whole floor that was dedicated to anime and anime related stuff, essentially, or I guess quote unquote toys. But I saw a bunch of that stuff that was really cool. And I also ate at a Michelin star restaurant, and this Michelin star restaurant was like kind of fancy. It wasn't like inordinately expensive, but it was definitely way more expensive than a normal meal. And they had some crazy options there. Like they had something that I think was 2,000 USD on their menu, so that you could just order some kind of seafood. So yeah, that was crazy. But this place had a bunch of wacky stuff. Like they had Buddha's hand, they had baby pigeons, they had um, a bunch of just like random cool stuff. But at this place, I they this as it was another expensive place. They essentially also did not leave us alone. They were constantly in our room. It was actually like even more so than the last place. It was almost oppressive how often they were there. Like they gave us tea, and they had a pot for it, and they would put it on one of those circular spinny things they have in Chinese restaurants that you can spin the food around to everyone. They put it there, and then but sometimes they would just like come and pour the tea for you, even though they had the tea on the rotation circle. And it was just baffling. It was baffling that they would need to do that, or that anyone would want even that to be the case. But unlike the last very expensive experience, this one was actually pretty good food. Still probably not worth the price point, but instead of being mid, it was actually like decent food, and there was also just so much. There was some samplers or whatever, like, or the sizing of each dish was not that much, but it was like a lot of different dishes, and by the end I was just so full. I just couldn't take it anymore. um and yeah, I guess, yeah, in total I suppose that's a decent summation of my trip. I This is pretty abridged, and I've also forgotten a lot of things because it's been like a month and a half now, pretty much. So yeah, but it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. A lot of stuff I got to see. A lot of pretty stuff that I also didn't mention. But yeah, and I'll probably call it here because I've been playing for a while now.